Hello. So I wanted to touch base real quick and announce a new channel that I've started. This is a channel I've been thinking about for a while, and I actually started working on the channel about 2 months ago, and I didn't want to officially announce it until I was a couple of videos deep, so that way people could get an idea of what the channel was going to be about, what the sort of styles of videos were going to be. Um, so I started a new YouTube channel called Final Fantasy Survives. So first things first, obviously this channel's not going to go away, but I've had ideas for video game content, especially around my favorite video game series, Final Fantasy. But I didn't want to create a separate section on this channel for that. I wanted it to be its own thing because I'm enjoying doing the B movie bingo with my girlfriend so much that I didn't want the two things to clash. It's like my channel has been sort of a hybrid between books and movie stuff. So I didn't want to add a third aspect to it. So I have a new sister channel. It's called Final Fantasy Survives. I'll have the link posted below, both in the description and in the comments, if you want to check it out. But I basically wanted to talk about it and hope to. Ripley says hi. Yeah, are you helping me? Are you helping me? Are you excited for Final Fantasy Survives? Uh, so, as far as like the difference between the content here and there, most of the content on Final Fantasy Survives is going to be vlogs talking about the games, and it'll be rare for me to physically appear like this on that channel. Most of the time, it's going to be voiceover content. What's great about modern uh, gaming consoles is that you can record parts of your gaming experience. So maybe even 15 to 30 seconds at a time, and then you just collect a bunch of those, and that's how I've been making my videos and commenting on the games that I've been playing. And I've covered a couple of the Final Fantasy games, and I plan on doing as much as them as possible. um, and it's not to say that I won't talk about other games on the channel. I mean, I'll talk about other stuff, especially if it's other Square Enix games. And then, my favorite console is probably the Nintendo Switch. So once the Nintendo Switch 2 is announced, maybe I'll do some videos on that. Uh, but the core idea of the channel is going to be on the Final Fantasy series. And I'm very excited to cover that because I think that Final Fantasy as a series really covers what I love about stories. So it's basically like playing a movie, and of course there's like lots of strategy to it depending on um, which entry you're into. Like I'm in the process of playing Final Fantasy 12 and 15 right now, along with 7 remake, and I just love how different they are. But it's like they're hallmarks to the series that carry over to each one, and it's interesting to see what stays the same but also changes drastically. Because the thing is, with Final Fantasy, what people outside of the series don't understand or might not know about it is that there's no sequels. There are spin-offs, and I will get to that in a second. What I mean is that you don't have to have played Final Fantasy VII to understand Final Fantasy VIII and beyond, or any of the stuff before Final Fantasy VII, because each game is a different story, characters, and world. There are some returning elements, like sometimes they're the same monsters, and they're chocobos, and sometimes even recurring themes, but it's always new characters, new worlds, and a new story. So that way, like, the series doesn't end up running stale. Some of the games do have their own spin-off, like Final Fantasy VII does have prequels and sequels to it. Um, but the mainline series, they're all their own self-contained thing. And that's what I really like about it. That's why I think that the series for me has remained so fresh and special, and that's what I really like about it. And that's why I wanted to create a channel just talking about that series and video games in general, to sort of open that sort of other side of me that is very much into gaming, and why I wanted to find a way to talk about it, because I think, you know in a vacuum or at work, it's hard for me to discuss it at the level that I want to without talking somebody's ear off. So that way, if I do videos, it's like they're willingly participating in me talking about how in love I am with a certain game that I'm playing, or the various aspects of it that I really like. So it was I basically created this channel to sort of scratch that itch, and I'm having a blast with it. I really like these different kind of videos. It's just like doing the B movie bingo, and now Final Fantasy Survives as a whole separate channel has really reopened different creativities for me. So, yeah, I just wanted to basically announce that, so that way the people that like my content here can go check that out. And yeah, I'm very excited to see where it goes. I've already got 4 videos posted up there, and I'm hoping to try to do it as regularly as I can. So check that out. Let me know what you think. If you head over there, make sure you comment. Let me know that you came from this channel, because that'll be cool for me to see how many people from my primary channel go all the way over to Final Fantasy Survives. So take care.